Oh, I had to show that part, you guys. Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Dree and Ghost. And today's episode is we are on our way to see a dog trainer today. The reason why we're going to see a dog trainer today is because Ghost has a hearing issue when it comes to being around other dogs. So he's great around people, he's great around kids. He's actually very playful around dogs, but he don't listen. He doesn't listen. If you guys are new to my channel, click that like button, click that subscribe button, and click that notification button so you never miss a beat. Also, comment down below and tell me what you think about my videos. Check out our previous videos. We've been rocking since he was 9 weeks. Ghost, sit down. If you guys are not new to my channel, welcome back, and yeah, let's get to it. Comfy, Ghost? Look at your eyes. Clean your eyes off. You got the eyes boogers. You got the boogers eyes. You comfy? Good. Time to go. What's up, you guys? Like I said before, there's Ghost back there. He's just chilling. Hi, Ghost. Like I said before, Ghost is an amazing dog. Very easy to train, so probably only gonna need like what, 1 or 2 sessions. He does listen and obey. It's just that when he gets around his dog friends, you know how teenagers act when they get around their friends, they start acting like they think they the boss. That's Ghost. Ghost wasn't like this before. This is a new behavior that we're trying to snap him out of. If you guys look at our old videos of us at the dog beach and other dog parks with him, he normally listens, right? Not now. We took him to a dog park recently, and he's like, I'm not ready to come home. I'm still gonna run with my gang. And wanted to run with his gang, huh, Ghost? Run with your gang, huh? So now, and that's not the first time it happened. That's the second time it happened since he's been 2. So now I'm like, I'm trying to redirect him and train him my own way, but it's like he's still not listening. So I am seeking professional help in a local training facility here in Fort Worth. So let me check back in with you guys when I make it there. All right. By the way, the weather is super horrible today. It's a Tuesday. It's January 24th, and the weather is pretty. It's been raining since I opened my eyes this morning. So let's try to make it there on one of these. You guys want to hear a funny story? So this is my second time going to the training facility because I forgot what day the appointment was, and I went a week early, and I'm gonna show the video right here. So we officially made it here. This is the training company. Oh, hi, sorry. Filming for the YouTube.
Oh, gotcha. You have a 4 o'clock?
Yes.
What's your dog's name, hon?
Ghost.
Ghost.
Yes.
You are set for January 24th.
Oh my goodness, wrong day.
Ghost is set for January 24th at 4 p.m., but we do have you on the calendar.
Okay.
And we've got all your notes.
Okay, awesome.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I was thinking like, oh my god.
No, you're fine. I messed up. I read the email wrong, you guys.
I will be the one doing your assessment though, okay?
Yeah? You want to see him? All right.
Oh my goodness.
You're not getting down. He's so
Yeah,
excited.
I know. He's all ready. Oh my goodness, you're so handsome. Hi, baby.
You guys will have an update next week, all right, you guys? Sorry, my fault. But yeah, so the company is called Night and Day Canine. I found them. They are about 30 minutes away from me. Everywhere is about 30 minutes away in Texas, to be honest. And I emailed them, and I ended up hearing back from a woman named Lisa. Lisa is very nice, and she sent me the appointment details, and it did say January 24th. But me, I was so excited that I thought she meant that Tuesday. When I heard back from her, it was a Thursday, so I thought it was the following Tuesday. So I drove all the way out there, and she's like, yeah. Anyway, so this is our second trip there. I just wanted to put that out there. Customer service was great through email. She was even great when I made it there. I wonder how today's gonna go. So just stay tuned. We're almost there. Look how excited he is. We just pulled up, you guys. I'm gonna put my hood on because my hair is straightened. If you guys know me, you guys know my hair gets super curly when it gets wet. Super. Ain't got time for that. But yeah, let me show you guys the place real quick. And here we go, night and day training. So first things first, I'm gonna go inside and check him in before I even walk him through the door. So give me a second. So I got Big Ghost out of the car, and right now I have my how you say it? What's this called? A leashless? No, what the heck? Hands-free leash. Come on, Ghost. Got my hands-free leash on. Come on, inside.
He is so cute.
Thank you.
Let me get the door for you real quick. So my name
Okay.
is Miranda. I'm going to handle your evaluation today.
Oh, thank you.
If anything, the goal of the evaluation is to help come up with a game plan to
Okay.
help with whatever your training needs are, whether you decide to move forward or not.
Okay.
Okay?
Do I have your permission to film, or is it?
You do. That's
Okay.
totally fine.
Okay.
So I do have some notes on Ghost. I've only got that he's a rough player with other dogs and he's distracted by other dogs.
Yes.
Is there anything else that you'd like to improve on?
No, that is about it. He's very good with people and kids and family. It's just when he gets to other dogs, he doesn't listen. Come here, Ghost. Come here.
Let's start with the playing too rough part. There's a lot of trees up there.
I know.
How is he? What's his general play manners?
He likes to jump on people. I mean, not people. He likes to
Like
jump
on
on
top of the
dogs.
dogs? Okay.
Yes. Or run directly into them. Yeah.
He's very big to be doing that.
I know.
So he's just like going at 100 the whole time.
Yes.
Okay.
Super excited. Can't calm down when it comes to other dogs and will not listen unless you put a treat in his face. As soon as the treat is gone, he's back to.
He's just overstimulated.
Yeah.
So he's just overexcited.
Yes. When he was younger, we used to take him to a dog beach, and he obviously he was smaller than a couple of dogs on the beach, and they like German Shepherds would jump on him and Dobermans and and he got used to that playful
So
roughness.
that's what he learned.
Yes. So he just trying to investigate.
Well, of course, new area. So where are you seeing some of his play manners? Like, what are some of the situations you're taking him to go play? And
yes, dog parks.
Dog parks?
Yes.
Okay.
Like he's like, when I'm with my friends, I'm with my friends.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not listening anymore. Some of the dogs don't like some of the big dogs that he plays with stay. He plays with fairly because they're both big, so they can jump on each other half the time.
Yeah.
It's just that when they bring like skinnier breeds or like let's
For a
just say
medium-sized dog.
yeah, especially females, they get snappy at them because they're like, yo, I don't want to play.
That's what girls are. We set boundaries, right?
And he's still like, I don't care. You're gonna play with me.
Gotcha. Okay.
They coming to call him back. Doesn't
His
want to
recall.
listen.
Does he recall pretty well in the house and backyard and everything?
Everywhere else, even with people. We have guests over for New Year's, Christmas, Thanksgiving, even new people like my oldest daughter. Go sit down. Ghost, sit down. I just want to sleep around. My oldest daughter had a sleepover this weekend. All the girls like him. Boys will have a sleepover. All the kids will like him.
He's happy to be there.
Yes,
Good.
he listens, he's chill, he don't mess with nobody. But when it comes to other dogs or he smells a dog on you, he's gonna be on you.
He's all about it. Okay.
Hey, I'm just smelling everything. I'm just gonna let him smell it.
That's fine. So recall in the dog park. Is he ever off leash anywhere else where he needs a solid recall?
No, not really.
Okay,
I
perfect.
don't really do off leash because I don't like, he's a territorial dog. So if he sees somebody walking too close to me, he always gets near me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if I get him off leash and he sees somebody walking towards me, he's gonna,
Go investigate it. Yeah.
And it kind of, people see a big dog walking towards them.
They get a little nervous.
Yeah.
I would too, to be honest. Let me see. And then if you're going on just a walk, I have that he doesn't listen when dogs are around. Is it just the dog park, or if you're going on a walk?
Just a
there's
dog
another
park.
dog?
If we're on a walk and I have him like on a leash, he does a little pull, but he has a correction collar on.
Yeah.
But he does pull to like be closer to the dog, but once he realizes he can't go far, he readjusts and then finishes the walk.
Very good. So it's only dog park situations.
Yes.
Okay.
Like we want him to be able to enjoy the company of other dogs, but not at the level that
He's just too high.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Let me see.
We don't want that to happen when we breed him and bring his son home.
Pummel him down a little bit.
Yeah.
So the main thing is just the play mares. So usually with dog parks, that's kind of a free for all. Like all the dogs there don't listen. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I know that.
So,
But when their owners call them,
they're doing it.
they come right to him.
Yeah.
Him, he's like, I'm not going home. Like a teenager. Like when he gets around other dogs, he doesn't want to do it. As soon as he's back with us, he's like, okay,
I was like, I know that.
Yeah.
I know that one. My handsome.
Smells the dogs on you.
Oh, there.
So he's definitely gonna be.
Perfume.
Oh, you're perfume.
No, like the dog smell. Like
Oh.
I'm always smelling like dog. So I make a joke, that's my perfume.
Okay, I didn't catch it.
We might want to do training in a dog park environment with no dogs first. And what commands does he already know that you would say are pretty fair?
Come here.
Okay.
Sit. Stay.
Good.
He lays down pretty good. He knows a lot of house commands like go eat or go eat. He's on command too.
Nice.
Like if he's in the backyard chilling and we tell him like we're about to go in the house, time to pee, he'll go pee. Yeah.
Perfect.
He knows where his bed is, so we can tell him to lay down in his bed. He'll go to either bed upstairs or downstairs and lay down.
Perfect.
And
So,
eating as well.
perfect. Do you have any sort of punishment if he's not compliant with the commands?
The cage.
The cage. Okay. So if he doesn't want to listen, like time out.
Yeah. Because he's an indoor dog.
Yeah.
And we leave him out. And so he doesn't mess with no shoes. He doesn't terrorize the house. Like I said, he's well mannered.
Yeah.
He doesn't mess with anything. But when he does get in trouble, the cage is where he goes. And he's like, man, that's
He's like,
definitely
I want my freedom back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does the
Well,
puppy eye. The
yes.
puppy dog always whines.
Oh. He's a little father. You're so sweet. Well, we gotta think of a punishment that we can do just to decrease the overexcitement. Obviously, we can't have a kennel at the dog park, but what we might be able to do is set up situations. If you wanted to do training here, this whole next door area is a training side. And if we ever need a dog, I have them. I've usually got 14 dogs at a time. So we can probably set up a play environment for him, and then the moment his excitement becomes too much, we can cap it, which is where you stop all play, remove him. I can even give you a tour once I tell you about this game plan, but we want to remove him from the play environment, let him chill for a second, and then whenever he's settled, take him back out. And every time his excitement gets to that certain level, we cap it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
And so the repetition is very important. So you might need to go to a couple dog parks, but be prepared to train. Don't prepare to let them just have a good time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the repetition is very important to see end results.
Okay.
You know, so we can definitely do it here to set it up, but you'll want to do homework whenever you leave.
Oh, of course.
You know,
Yeah.
you probably want to take him to the dog park because it seems like he's good everywhere else. So you'll have to go to the dog park. probably 30 minutes a day is what I would assume. I'm usually not an advocate for dog parks, but if he's doing well and that's what you want to do,
We take him to the pet stores and stuff for his appointments and walking around with dogs and stuff too. But a dog park is better for, you know, let him out.
And he's off the leash,
Yeah.
so that's where the listening kind of plays. Is you don't have that leash to keep him under control. That makes sense.
You see?
He's so ready to go back.
You heard him whining?
Yeah.
He's gonna start begging in a second. If he hears the dog moving,
Because he's just so curious.
he wants to play with those dogs.
Yeah.
He loves to play.
Oh yeah, some of those dogs won't want to play with you, buddy. Some of these dogs are in for dog aggression, which is why they are all put away.
Yeah.
And so it might be something where we do like a dog park environment.
Okay.
You know, if the camping doesn't work, we might need to move to something like a leash correction and just have a leash on him if he's playing here with one of the boarding trains. As soon as his activity gets too high, he's got his head still going. As soon as his excitement gets too high, we might need to do a leash correction or something like that.
Yeah. He sees a dog park, my whole car shakes. He's like, oh my god, the dog park, it's time to have fun. I'm like, I'd be so drained. I'd be like, oh my god, no, you're not gonna listen.
Yeah, so I mean, if he's starting off with that excitement when you pull into the dog park, you might not want to go in with him in that state of mind.
Yeah.
You know, you might want to tell him a couple commands, sit down, whatever, just to get him into a
Calmer
neutral,
state.
yeah, a more neutral state before you even get out of the car.
Okay.
And what I'll do with some dogs, it's usually German Shepherds that do this, but they'll be like whining and barking and pulling their owner into the dog park. And I'm always like, turn around. The moment they do that, turn around.
Okay.
You should immediately teach them that behavior gets them away from the dog park.
Okay.
So there's a lot of response that, like, you can have a response to his behavior that will immediately change it.
Okay.
You know, so we can definitely teach that as well. But
Oh yeah.
you know,
Very easy to train. I just didn't get that part of the training.
yeah.
That's the only. I mean, to
Well,
be
that's
honest,
a high stimulation area.
it just started once he hit 2. So before, when he was in the dog park, he'll come straight to us when it's time to go. Like even at the dog beach, off leash, he almost drowned trying to follow another dog into the water. We had to jump in and save him. But when it came to the dog beach, always came back to us. Always.
Did anything change besides his
He
age?
just turned 2 and terrible.
Because I'm a man now.
Yeah, like a teenager.
Yeah, I'm a man now.
And I've taken him to the dog park at least, he turned 2 in July,
Okay.
at least 4 times. 2 times, which was the last 2 times, is when we had this issue.
Okay, well, I'm glad you're
He
jumping on it.
ran away from us. I'm like, oh my god. Like we go to go grab him, he's like, I'm not ready. I still want to play. And I'm like, what is going on?
Boy.
Yeah. I mean, we do play dates too. I have another friend that she breeds kind of Corsos, so she has a lot of them, and we hook up and do play dates. But she has females, and they're smaller than all her dogs are smaller than him, and he just jumping on them and everything.
Too much.
Yeah.
Well, would you like to correct the jumping on? So things that I consider bad play manners is jumping on top of dogs,
Yeah.
biting at their back legs.
He doesn't do that.
Good. Grabbing the scruff, body slamming. Sounds like he does a little bit of body
He
slamming.
runs into dogs sometimes.
Yeah.
Not all the time, but if you act like if there's a female or another dog that acts like they do not want to play with him,
Bump him.
he will run into them. Like, oh, you're gonna play. Like, boom, you're gonna chase me now.
Yeah.
And they end up chasing him. It works. And I'm like, oh my
That's
god.
reinforcing it too. You're like,
I'm like, oh my gosh.
And then so if even a female, if they're kind of snappy with him and just trying to say like, get off, get away, he doesn't really listen to that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Like he'll back up a little bit, but he'll be like, okay, I'm gonna double back and then keep going.
He's persistent. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's a pushy dog when it
Yeah.
comes to that.
And as soon as we see something like that happen, like if he knocks a dog, immediately we leave. Or if he jumps on the dog's back, we immediately
Okay,
leave.
good.
So
You're
we started
trying to-
that.
Yeah.
Because we're like, oh, we're not gonna let you just bully every dog in the dog park, and then nobody's
He's
gonna want to
huge.
play
I
with you.
mean, he's huge. So if he's still overstimulated, whether it's a leash tug or trying to put treats in front of him or capping, usually the last resort I would do is I would try to use a remote collar just for the moments that he's jumping on top of it.
I have one, but I've been getting bashed on YouTube about putting correction collars.
People
I mean,
that
electronic collar.
yeah.
But I have
Honestly, what I would do is if people are bashing you, and Lisa told me, Lisa's the one who scheduled it, she told me that you're an influencer, right?
yeah.
Okay, so I can get why that's really important. I would do it when you're not recording. Do your training, and whenever he's learned, you don't need the e-collar anymore.
Okay.
And then you can go back to making his videos.
Okay.
That's what I would do. Has it been effective? You know.
Yes.
Then-
If I put the collar on him,
Oh, is he collar smart?
collar smart.
God bless
He
you.
won't make a move. He will look at you for every. If that remote is in my hand, or if he can see the budge in my pocket,
Yeah.
he will listen to everything off collar. I mean, off leash, everything. Then I got a few people saying that's not a good, dog collar and all the rest of that stuff. Just negative comments that
Yeah.
made me just take it off of them because, there's the rescue. What do they call them? The rescue warriors. That's why I used to
I
call them.
call Karens. So
The dog
they're the dog
Karens.
Karens.
Yes, they're the ones that say, "Oh, you spent all that money on a dog, and you could have just rescued one."
Yeah.
Those people.
You wanted a specific dog, so you go to a breeder for a specific dog.
Yeah,
And if we don't go to breeders, we'll never have purebreds ever again.
exactly.
And then they go extinct. And people
Exactly.
are over here, people shit about the rhino, or rhinos going extinct, and birds going extinct, there's all our breeds.
Yeah.
There's a whole debate I could go into.
Why don't you go rescue
So, yeah,
a
seriously.
dog, lady? The hell?
There's good purpose for both, in my opinion. If you want just a companion and you just want to go get a dog shelter, that's amazing. If you know what you want, go to the breed. It's more
Yeah.
consistent. And it looks like you went to a good breed because he's got an amazing temperament. So, look at his tail, his helicopter. But if the remote collar works, we can try using that as a last resort.
Okay.
But I'm not against it. If it works, then
Sit down, Ghost.
if it works, you're not shutting down your dog or using it inhumanely, then there's no problem. But I get why people would bash it.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna go back to it. I'm not gonna listen to those haters. Sit down, boy.
I was about to say, I walk around in public. I have 2 Belgian Malinois, and I'll walk them off leash with e-collars, one on each side in public. And I had a 6-foot-tall man come up to me and say, "You better take that collar off your dog, or I'll put it on you."
That's what they do on my
Yeah. So this guy approached me and did that,
Oh.
and I was like, "You touch this dog, he'll bite your arm off."
Yeah.
Please, personal protection.
Yeah.
Please take this collar off the dog.
I like to see you try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's something you can either embrace or hide either way.
Yeah.
If you're not hurting your dog, I don't care.
Exactly.
You know.
He's well spoiled and taken care of.
Yeah, you can
Got
obviously
members on
tell.
bed.
Yeah.
Alaskan salmon oil with the no sodium chicken broth in his meals.
I looked up your page. I looked up your feeding routine.
Yeah.
I looked up the video, and I really like it because I do salmon oil and pumpkin blueberries and all that.
Oh,
my
yes.
dogs. I do not think he needs a full package because we're not dealing with multiple problems. Does that make sense? So for those situations where we only have like 1 or 2 things we want to work on, I recommend individual lessons. Is where we do a bundle of 4 private lessons, but it's $100 each lesson, rather than a package that can cost me about $2 grand.
Okay.
So usually the package is if the dog's got problems with like their state of mind, or the owners are needing help with a change in their behavior, things like that.
Okay.
It sounds like he's doing amazing in everything else.
Yes.
So the way the individual lessons work is you can buy more than 4 if you like, but you need to buy a minimum of 4.
Okay.
So you're going to spend $400 or more.
Okay.
The layout of the lessons is we do 1 lesson every week, and it's about 1 hour lesson. And we try to work on 2 or 3 things each lesson. So I think what we mainly do is put him with a friendly dog, and first see how he does with them through a fence before ever letting him play. And I just kind of want to see his play behavior. Is it pushy? Is it dominant? Is it borderline aggressive? Like I just want to kind of see what is going through his head.
Okay.
And then I want to see how do we settle him before we even let him play.
Okay.
So there are things like that we're
Here goes.
work on 2 or 3 things, and one thing I'd want to do is also work his obedience in the dog park when there are no dogs there. If we can get that foundation there, then the dogs coming into the dog park will just be a piece of it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So we'll kind of break it apart as we need to. But you're going to have about 30 minutes of homework that you need to do every day. So it's a layout of about 4 weeks of training or more. If we need more, if we're almost done but need 1 or 2 more lessons, we can do that as And the payment plans are for the packages. You can just pay lesson by lesson.
Okay.
Okay. So that's on the back there. But I have recall with dogs in the dog park. And then dog park environments, just making sure that focus is there, the environment, his stimulation, his overstimulation sounds like it's a big one. Now, overall, do you want to see the training area and kind of like the layout that I would kind of walk us through?
Oh, yes.
Perfect. You get to keep this. Actually, I have a whole folder to take home. We've got some flyers and information about us if you move forward with training. So you'll be able to take that with you.
Thank you.
Usually over here is our boarding side, and then we're able to go over to this side, which is the training side.
Okay.
And actually get them out of the kennel environment, get them kind of having fun running around.
Ooh.
For you.
Come on, Ghost. Well, this is nice. Actually, I think. Oh, Ghost. Come here. I think these are the treats right here that we give him, the chicken ones. There's like a chicken
the
version.
Ones?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I like them a lot. My dogs don't, it doesn't take them more than 3 seconds to eat. So when it comes to distractions, we have all the distractions from tires, wheels, hula hoops, ball pits, squeaky toys, and I want to kind of see what level of obedience can, or what level of distraction can you use obedience to.
Oh yeah.
This is what I call the cage. So if we're working on him, his first interaction with the dog, I'd be able to bring the dog here into the cage and we can meet on this side. And I can first see what's his initial reaction to seeing a dog he doesn't know before just letting him barrel into play mode.
Oh yeah.
You know,
He would try to pull through that gate. Yeah.
I knew that time. So that's kind of the first thing is observing how overstimulated is he and what tools, what system works best for him to get him as far as he can go around those dogs. You know.
That sounds good. I'm excited about this.
Yeah.
Because I want him to be a better behaved off-leash dog. I don't want to keep up with this behavior and it becomes like more difficult to deal with in the future.
Yeah, the longer you wait, the harder it is to break.
Yeah.
Which he started the rough play how long ago? He's 2.5. Right?
Like, yeah, literally like almost 6 months ago. I'll say about like 4 months. Yeah. And I'm just like, this is not like him. So, and then we're gonna be bringing a puppy home the end of this year. Yeah, bringing his son home.
So he's having a litter?
Yeah, we're in the process of giving his first litter out. He's gonna have 2 litters this year.
Okay.
And we're only gonna keep one of the puppies from one of the litters. Yeah, his boy.
You're gonna pick a boy?
Yeah.
Nice.
Out of the deal, the first boy. So, and the breeding rights with him too. So we might even breed him in the future.
Very good. Gonna have a whole pack by the end of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. That's what the idea is. I definitely want to keep his first child. His first son is gonna be our Simba to our Mufasa.
Just be careful with the testosterone that goes around in the house.
Oh yeah.
With the 2 boys. Just make sure that everything is.
That's why we're trying to
structured.
nip this in the bud so it could be easier when we train the youngest.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And whenever you take that young one to play with dogs, you try not to let them gain the same habits of like playing the same way.
Yeah.
You know, which is always fun. The dog park is like it's a jungle.
Oh yeah.
So they all play the way they want to.
And we're right next to a couple of them, so that's why.
There you go. This is kind of the training area. I think doing it here would be best because I can pull different dogs out and we can see, you know, is it him or do certain dogs trigger certain play in him and how do we do it.
Okay.
Plus we have a kennel right here that we can put him in.
Oh yeah.
We might punch down a little bit, but if your kennel system at home, since you kennel him, if he's not listening, we can at least start with that and see how he does with it.
Okay.
You know. But do you have any questions about the plan or the program?
No, not exactly. I'm gonna run it through with my husband.
Yeah.
And then we will set up the first appointment once me and him talk about it, talk it through.
He's a beautiful dog.
Thank you.
Hey, handsome boy. Are you excited? You want him to run around a little bit?
He went, yeah. You want to get off the leash a little bit? Come here.
He's like, bring the dogs out.
Yeah, I know. That's what he really wants. There you go. You're free.
Look at you.
You want to get back on the leash, Ghost? Go.
He's like, bring the dogs out. That's all he wants.
That's what he wants. Hey. Yeah, he wants. That's how he gets when it comes to the dogs.
Yeah, he's ready for him.
No. Out of there.
He listens well.
Yeah. Like I said, he's gonna be easy to train. He just when it comes to, yeah, you see him trying to get in there. He's smart too. He knows how to open doors with handles that have the wings. He knows how to open doors.
Yeah.
And the oven. He knows how to crack the oven down. Goes.
It's a little bit of a safety hazard, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. That's why we have to lock everything in the pantry, because he knows how to put this foot on the trash can and lift the lid up so he can eat out of it. He's.
You got all the perks. Okay,
Go,
go.
Ghost. That's what he does. And he's too big to be doing that. You're just embarrassing me. Oh, you didn't took off your collar. I'm gonna get you, Ghost. I'm gonna get you. Put your leash, your collar back on. Silly. Go. All right, you gonna put your leash back on? You wanna put your leash back on? Oh my gosh.
He's like, if I don't get to see a dog, then I don't care. You got a good one, because mine does not care. Kennel? Fine. E-collar? Fine.
Oh,
Leash
no.
protection? That's fine.
No, he hates isolation. He's
social.
yes. If he gets isolated, he hears other people having fun in the house, he starts crying. You're not going. No.
So they're begging me.
I'm telling you, that's how he is at the park. He won't leave. Now, he's like that. And I think it's because he socializes with us so much, and then when he finally gets a chance to be around dogs, he's like, yes, but it's different now that he feels that he's bigger. He put on some more weight. You know, he's getting a little older, so now he feels like he don't have to listen when he gets around his friends no more.
Yeah, he's hitting new maturity.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
You're not going. Ghosty goes.
I can see him. We'll just keep that door closed. That way he doesn't run around like a maniac.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't go in there, Ghost. Oh, yeah, that looks really cool.
I'm surprised they're not barking at me. Yeah, we have.
They're chilling. I can see them laying down.
They're really good, and we do a lot of bike rides when it's not raining. Because we've got, 3 German Shepherds back there. They're all wild. They're just,
Really?
They're insane.
Oh, I see one of them getting up now.
Mm-hmm. He's the worst one.
Oh, yeah.
And the owner will admit it. So she's like, please fix it.
Aw.
But they're just high energy, so luckily they went on a short bike ride when there was a break in the rain, and they're settled now.
Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up, you guys? We just finished, and we are on our way home. So she gave out a lot of good information. I hope you guys were listening. And that's pretty much it for our video, huh, Ghosty Ghost? We let him run around for a little bit. Now he's kind of tired, so I'm gonna get him home so he can eat and drink and we can chill. But stay tuned, because I am going to be recording all our training sessions so you guys can get that information too. Thank you guys for watching, and we're out.